So welcome to the conclusion of my biggest and most interesting hits of March. We start out in a tournament again, so low stakes, and it's on Secrets of the Stone Max. Energy do a tournament every Wednesday, I think it is, like maybe Tuesday. Net Ent tournament, and I normally chuck 25 quid in and have a bit of a go to see if I can win a prize. It is bonus money you win, so you do have to wager it, or quite often could frame in it and come somewhere. And it's not a bad tournament. So over a 200x win, and I ended up winning 25 quid on this, I believe. Like I say, it's quite hard to get through the wagering, but you can normally get a decent bonus and come quite high up in the tournament and get some extra bonus money just for some more play time. And normally if I deposit the 25 quid and win something out of it, then I just take the money back out and just play with the bonus money the next day. So playing on my phone, and I've missed the big win, unfortunately. Playing Pop on 30p on my phone in bed next to the missus. I got the re-trigger, force get a re-trigger in the bonus, and this game's mental. It takes forever to bonus, and it can be very disappointing. But when you get a full screen like that, where it just fully opens up, it hits crazily. I've tried a couple more times since to get the bonus and get a decent win, but it takes 400 or 500 spins every time to get the bonus, and it's quite frustrating when it doesn't pay, especially when it doesn't open. Especially when you got multipliers like this, and it just doesn't open the board because you need it to open to hit anything. But it was my first ever bonus on it, and yeah, over 400x, which you can't complain with. Haven't had a hit like it since on bigger stakes since I've played it, but it is a fun game. So, Girls with Guns. I never used to play this one. I only used to play the Frozen one. I don't think these old school microgaming get played often enough. They're great games. They're pretty much all medium volatility, and because of that, you just get some good play time. But you can still get the 2, 3, 400x hits and the odd 1000x hit on them. I tend to play them when I play on Casino Dreams because they only have microgame, and they have started getting a few pragmatics now, but it's mainly microgaming. I've never really played this one before, and I know Nick Slots quite often chats about how good a game it is. I'd always played the Frozen Dawn one. When we lost all the HTML5 games, that was one of them that didn't get remade, so I had to resort to playing this one and found out it is a really good game. Survivor again. It always seems to crop up. I play it quite frequently. Love the game. A nice 4 scatter trigger. So on to Hell's Kitchen. I read a post on the forum that this would come out and thought I'd give it a whirl. I had a quick go on the demo first just to see what it was all about. And it's quite, well, I'd say it's very low volatility. I think I heard somewhere that it can only pay 500 hex max. It's a bit of a peculiar one because it doesn't really hit much in the base game until you get Gordon come in and chuck stuff at the screen, but I thought I'd give it a go on it. After about 400 spins on demo, I hadn't really a bonus, I thought I'd switch across to real play and thankfully got a bonus on 60p. And, it's quite interesting in the bonus, especially if you get the multiplier out and the wild on either one of the sides.
Oh, come on, blue team.
But you do have to be wary of this game because it comes in a different maths model, and a lot of the casinos have taken it on the 93% maths model, and it comes on a 95 and 96 and 91% maths model, so be wary if you do play this game which RTP version you play. I played it on Unibet because it's a 96% RTP, the max, but a lot of the sites that do promote the highest RTP on their games have taken it at the 93%, which is quite low. It could rip your balance quite easily.
Seems obvious. Looks fantastic. Big win. Mega win.
So not a bad win, but I didn't win the other tournament to go to the next mini game. So this is a crazy one, Fireforge. It's a microgaming game. I discovered it. It's absolutely mental. Majority of the bonuses, if you pick the highest volatility one, which I do all the time, pay nothing. But it can, if you get a retrigger in the bonus, it can go absolutely crazy. The multiplier flies up, and I think if people start playing this game, you'll start seeing the massive hits on it appearing on YouTube. And the crazy thing is the jackpot prizes also increase with the multiplier, which is a bit of a mental thing. Compared to 50,000x, which is absolutely insane for a micro gaming slot. But even just with the 3 free spins there, you almost hit a 200x. And here's another one on 50p, where I do get a retrigger. It bonuses quite easily as well, because a lot of the bonuses just pay nothing. You see here the retriggers come in. I've only got a 3 of a card hit there, and it's still pays pretty big. Two large of 4 of a kind, and then the retrigger, which means I'm going up to 36x on the last spin. If you can get a 4 or 5 retrigger on this, it'd just be absolutely crazy. Every win would pay mental. And the multiplier can go up to 200x. And here's an example, 150x prize, because I'm on 30 times the usual 5x jackpot. So just short of 200x. It was in March that I embarked on a bit of a mission. I'd read on a forum that someone was gonna go after a wildline on Dead or Alive or its variants, and I thought it's not a bad idea. I'll try and do the same. I've previously played Dead or Alive 1 and Dead or Alive 2 for years, and I've never had a wildline on either. And I've always played them on 90p, so not wanting to drop my stake down to try and get a wildline, just in case I hit one of those stakes and be pissed off. I decided I'll play a game that I have never played on, so I started off on Who's the Bride. And the plan was do 9p spins for 50 bonuses, 18p spins for 50 bonuses, 27p spins for 50 bonuses, because it's reported that it tends to give the re-trigger and the bonus every 50 bonuses, and the wildline every 151 bonuses on average. So I thought, at least if I do that, I'll build towards the wildline and the bonuses and cut my losses, losing not so much money on the smaller stakes, hoping when I get to that 50 a feature or above when the wildline's due, I should be on a higher stake, and it worked a treat. Got my first ever wildline, which is on the channel, on 27p. I think it was my third bonus into 27p, so it was 103 bonuses in, and then I restarted again, 9p for 50 bonuses, 18p, and got another wildline on 27p, and it's worked 3 times for me now, each time hitting the wildline on 27p, which has more than covered my losses. From the 9p and 18p when it's come in, it's paid 300 odd quid each time, or £400 one of the times I think, on 27p, which isn't bad. And this was one of the decent bonuses on the build-up, so I've got the re-trigger on 18p, and even without the wildline, it pays quite well. So on 18p, 140 quid, it's 777x I believe, which is quite cool. Back to Poker Stars, playing in the tournament again, Book of Dead 1 line. So right at the end of the month now, and this next win, I didn't catch the win coming in. I was playing on a bonus on Casino Dreams, and it rolled 8 of the 9 pots in. When it rolled in the 7 for the 100 quid, I was well chuffed and really didn't expect another one to come in. But such a shame, one more would have been the 2 grand. So I've never even. It gives the 6 pots quite often for the 40x, but never seen the 7, and then it rolled in the 8th, which was pretty amazing and set me off going. So anyway, that concludes March's biggest wins, and thanks for watching.